Hey guys, welcome back. It's Danny Elliott. Thank you for watching me today. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. I want to talk about foreclosures because this is nobody talks about real estate defaults anymore. You notice that? We got a commercial real estate collapse ongoing right now, and basically no one even talks about it in the financial media. And mortgagecalculator.org, and they have reports on the state of the housing market. So I was looking at this. There's 6 markets where 1 out of 3 people living in American housing in these 6 markets is basically on the chopping block for eviction or foreclosure. And I think that's a massive indicator of we have an income problem. If I can remember them off the top of my head, it was Detroit, Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, and Miami. I think there's also one more. Yeah, because I believe there were 6 where 1 out of 3 home buyers or tenants was on the chopping block for eviction or foreclosure in 2024. So this means people can't afford their rent. They can't afford their monthly mortgage payment. We know that there's a bunch of people out there living in housing and they're not paying the mortgage. We know that in California we get a lot of tenants that are living in housing and they're not paying the rent, right? You landlords in California know that. So yeah, that's the situation with the foreclosures. 1 out of 3 Americans in these top 6 housing markets in the U.S. can't afford their mortgage payment, and they're in default 30, 60, 90 days, and they're going to get evicted, or they might go into foreclosure. So the other thing I was going to say here is that the foreclosures are being muted because, you know, the government doesn't like to see any debts going to default. So everybody's getting refinanced, you know, they get moratoriums. They've had all these, you know, the crisis, like all these forbearances. There's a lot of foreclosures on the block. Homeowners who are about to get chopped. But it just hasn't happened yet. It's being kind of pushed along. We just keep on kicking that can down the road, you know? But it's going to come to a point where they can't kick it any further down the road, and these foreclosures are going to have to be addressed. So this is why it's very much like the last time. It's not different from 2008 because we're still seeing these people who just, they're not paying their mortgages. So, you know, the bank has got to make a decision, like, did we make enough money off the interest payments during their tenancy 2021, 2022, and 2023? But a lot of these have been in default for a long time, and they just got like a free refi. You know, they got a loan modification, but they only found out about it after they got a letter in the mail. They didn't call in and ask for the loan modification. They just got a loan modification so that they didn't go into foreclosure. You know, the government like helped them out. They said, hey, we're going to lower your payment a couple $100. So they get to like start over. It's like a debt refinance. You know, we're starting to see serious price corrections out there. We're starting to see price discovery for the first time in a lot of markets. But I think 2025 will be a big year for distressed properties that are going to be available if you're looking to buy stuff. So, you know, if I were a buyer out there or an investor, I would be really looking out right now. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the U.S. foreclosures, and, you know, 1 out of 3 occupants is on the chopping block, either going to get evicted or, you know, foreclosed upon and then kicked out by the bank. So, not a good sign for our economy. You know, maybe it's the beginning of a longer, you know, down cycle, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens, right? But thanks for watching today. I'll see you in the next episode. I'm Danny Elliott. Please like and subscribe.